Alright guys, so we have a Samsung washer. So to remove this top, you get a flat blade screwdriver or a putty knife. After you remove the screws, slowly just insert it and just work your way around. Don't force it, and it should just open right on up. So just don't yank on one end. It really does do it evenly and eventually just come on off. So also, to complete this diagnostic, what you want to do is remove the other Phillips screws so you can tilt the console forward. And the issue we're having here is the Samsung washer, and customer stated that it is leaking. So sometimes it would leak, sometimes it doesn't, depending on the cycle. So what we're going to be doing here is checking for leaks. Now, if this is your washer, you might not have a magnet, but if you do, this will help you to do a good diagnostic or diagnosing. Sometimes you can put it on a cycle and leave the console off and just watch the washer until you find the leak. Or I'll make it simple for you. If you're leaking water back there, just replace the valve. Okay, there's 99.9% of the time it's going to be a bad valve. So here I was putting it on wash, but it didn't last long. I decided not to because my magnet is a lot better, a lot faster, and you can check each valve individually, and you will definitely find the leak faster. Because when you have a leak and you're not sure which valve it's coming from, it makes it very difficult to do. So a magnet is very good. But like I said, you can just replace, if you're not sure, just replace the valve. Pretty straightforward. I will have a video on replacing the valve. This was a warranty call, so when we go back, we're going to be doing the replacement of the valve. And when you're looking for a leak, you want to take your time, and sometimes you can use a piece of tissue and basically check the valve, put it under to see if it is wet, and just take your time. The tissue will help you to determine if there's a leak faster than your finger sometimes. But if you do have a leak, a pretty good leak, you will find it. So what we're using now is a magnet. It's a heavy-duty magnet. And you want to put the magnet on the top of the valve. And what it's doing is actually activating, opening the valve, allowing water to flow. When water is flowing, you're able to check each valve individually. As you can see, it's flowing. That's hot water as well. But when you're able to check each valve individually, then you can do a better evaluation to make sure that you're actually finding the problem. Well, pretty much, guys, the rest of this video is going to be me showing how, and just take your time if you're looking for a leak. Don't rush it. Take your time. And definitely, if you can or you have a magnet, use a magnet. It will speed up your diagnostic. All right, so enjoy the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. A lot of steam. We do have some steam, but no leaks so far. That's what it is. The hose sweats. This valve almost looks sus, but can't tell. Ah, found it right here. Here it is. See it?
Okay.
So, interesting. So he feeds this.
But when you put it there, it doesn't leak.
Correct.
Wow.
So it's not that. So the valve functionality is opening and closing. So when I put this magnet, it basically pulls a plunger and then it shoves it back closed. So it's what this really is, a magnet there, and when it's powered, it energizes. So you're inducing a movement.
Okay.
So what this is probably doing is leaking from the seal itself. So he goes there, and then the water's flowing through here, and he's just not sealing. He's functioning. I mean, he's still bad, but he's, you know. So, yeah, and then the water drips down, and you can see some right there. You can see it right there, and that's the issue.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Like I said, it's not a lot. My worry was